First of all, I have to call out how negative the media has been and how they've just been focusing on this narrative. And they love to give the attention to the 200 white supremacist protesters who were there. 200. And now we're going to say, what? That those are the people that elected Trump in office? It takes more than 200 people to elect a president. And yes, 200 people on the fringe. I bet you there's less than 200 people who are actual active racists out here. I think there was only about 200 people out there. Probably some of those people didn't really know what they were getting into. They were like, oh, maybe it's like a right-wing rally. I'm sure some of them were like, oh, shoot, I'm in the wrong place. Tiki torches, that's not really my thing. What is this, a luau? I'm telling you, those true red-blooded racists are very few and far between, and they're not doing anything that's going to change this country. For us to for the media to give them 99% of the attention right now, to give them a platform, is flat out enabling this racism and dividing this country and making racial politics the number one thing as opposed to uniting America. And that's what happened under Obama. I saw it as a minority woman. I saw it every day. People talked about race, but only in a negative way. We got a black president now, so Whitey better watch out. I heard these things every day. A black president, that means we're finally invigorated, we're finally strong. First of all, this black president, who's half white, by the way, just like I am, yeah, that's right. Obama was mixed. He was half black, half white. And he never did anything to unify America, racially speaking. He didn't do anything for the ghettos in Detroit, in Chicago. He didn't do anything that can directly say, I helped repair race relations in this country, and I helped ease the suffering of black and minority people. He didn't. He thought being black, half black, was enough. And it's not enough. You can't run on race and expect for race relations to magically be magically delicious and to disappear just because you're a minority. It's disgusting and it's racist when I hear people say, I voted for Obama because he's black. That's the only reason I like him, and he's great because he was a black man. Really? Those same people call me not black enough because I'm half white? Well, your president was half white as well. This shouldn't be a discussion on who's black enough, who's white enough, who's racially enough. Are you American? Are you willing to put the solutions forward? Are you willing to work for this country and unify this country? That's what the discussion needs to be about. What solutions are we going to do? What solutions are we going to put forth? It's disgusting that these issues are so in the forefront, and I feel, dirty almost talking about them, but it's something that needs to be talked about, and it's something that makes me really angry. And it's something that makes me angry because people have got it so twisted, and they're so in the system, and they're so blinded, and they think racism, just calling somebody a racist, is racism. They think that you can be guilty before you're proven innocent. They think free speech doesn't need to exist, and all we have to do is punch a Nazi, and anyone who's a Trump supporter is a Nazi. Well, there's not that many Nazis in this world. There's not that many Nazis in America that voted for the president. I mean, really, 200 people in their biggest rally? That's not scary to me. How many millions upon millions of hardworking Americans voted for President Trump, myself included? And that's what got him elected to the White House. Not some fringe, radical idealists who think that their skin color is the number one thing to be American. It's against the Constitution. Nazism stands for National Socialism Party. Socialists. They're basically communists and socialists. They don't want conservative values. They're nowhere near conservatives or Republicans. They want government control. That's what communism wants. That's what socialism wants, which is communism light. Conservatives, by nature, want limited government control. We want the government there to facilitate certain things, post office, of course, certain things that need to be facilitated, but we want them to put their hands off our bodies, our hands off of our Bibles, the hands off of our free speech, the hands off of our homes, our children's, what we need to do. We want school of choice. We don't want to be told where we have to go get an education, told what to believe, told to go here, there, and that, and the other. And it disgusts me that certain celebrities like John Legend are rebuking our president, flat out calling him a racist. What proof do you have? Because he's white? Because you don't like him? Because he ran against somebody that you voted for?